I'm Carlos Garcia, and today is Nueve de Mayo? No longer Cinco de Mayo, but I hope you did have a good Cinco de Mayo a few days ago. So this is the second part of the tequila video that I did on Monday. So today just going to be Anejos, extra Anejos, and 8 mezcals. So gonna take breaks and knock them all out. It's gonna be 2 flights, 6 and an 8. So, but first, we're gonna do the giveaway for Monday's video because I'm actually recording this on Ocho de Mayo. So, look at me doing all my Spanish. Okay, we got it ready to go. Shuffle. The video didn't do that well, but plenty of people in the giveaway, so that's good. Comments are appreciated. If you don't like tequila. Oh, look at me. Apparently, I had the volume on this time. RT Rascal 3431. Congratulations. And let me make my phone not make noise. My phone's usually on silent. All right, so let's get into some tequila. All right, we're gonna do it just like Monday's video, where we're gonna do a price order. And the prices go from $41 to $250. So big price range. So let's start off with so some of these names I'm not gonna say properly. Anejo Tequila, small batch tequila. This is the Rock's tequila. Dwayne Johnson, if you don't know who the Rock is, if you live under a rock. But signature's right on the back. When I was looking up the price, that's when I found out this was the Rock's tequila. Did not know that beforehand. Didn't buy it because it was his. Not sure when I bought it, but this is a fresh crack, so we shall see how this one, and this one's $41, like I said, right off Total Wine's website. And when I was pouring them, this is obviously the first one I poured, it is very clear. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's very clear for Anejo. But some of these were clear. This one's also poured out pretty clear too. But like this one, look how dark that is in, comparatively. So you expect Anejo. So Anejo has to be aged for a minimum of 1 year to 3 year. This one and this one are extra Anejo, so they're over 3 years. I just kind of threw them in here because I don't want to do 2 by itself. Let's see. The nose on the Terramana. And it's agave forward. Nothing crazy about it. It's prototypical like tequila nose. Low spice, agave, a good amount of spice. The spice isn't a proof spice. It's like almost like a cinnamony spice, like that type of spice. There is a good little lingering. And right away, it kind of tastes like tequila that reminds you of the days you used to do shots of tequila. So, bad memories. if you know what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to shit on this tequila. But the lingering palate is actually pretty good. So let's try it a second time. Yeah, I can see this one being like if tequila's a big turnoff because like it makes you throw up just thinking about it. I could kind of see this one kind of reminding you of those days. But if that isn't an issue for you and you don't have bad memories of tequila, for $41, this is actually pretty tasty. It's not, there is some harsh things there, but it's good enough for the price point for sure. For an aged tequila, not too bad for a celebrity whiskey. The price point on it is what's the most appealing thing on it. For $41 for Anejo, and it's not terrible. It's not great, but it's better than the price indicates. So I like that. I don't think I would buy it again, but good enough. Now I bought this one the other day specifically because I have, and it's one of the first videos I put on the channel, was a few different bottles I bought at the end of 2024. One of them was High West finished in Continental tequila barrels. And so when I saw this kind of hidden behind other bottles at a local liquor store, I was like, oh, that's that brand. So I picked it up, and this bottle is $60. 80 proof again. So it says aged in French oak barrels, which for us bourbon guys, peoples, That's a common thing in the bourbon world, whiskey world. Okay, this one's definitely lighter. It's more earthy, grassy, agave. But there's a lot of sweet notes too. I kind of want to say caramel, but it's kind of that ballpark. Good nose, good nose. All right. That is good. Compared to this is $20 more. Well worth the $60 on this. This is something I'd buy again right off the first sip. It's like dark chocolates. There's a good sweetness there. It's earthy, leathery. It's a very good sipping tequila. Try again. I would be hard pressed to even think that was a tequila if I drank that blind. It's not very agave forward, which I guess if you're drinking tequila, you probably want the agave, but if you're kind of tiptoeing in the tequila world, maybe find yourself a a Casa Noble, almost forgot the name of it, Anejo. I don't know about the other offerings. I know I saw the store, they had the Reposado and Blanco, I believe, but I picked up the Anejo, but this is good. I'd buy this again. Okay, so this one is this a Mi Familia? Yep, Mi Familia Flores. Again, 80 proof, 100% agave. This is the extra Anejo, so see if it says how long. No, it doesn't. Maybe online it probably says it, but it has to be at least 3 years or more. And I'm pretty sure I didn't buy this bottle. I'm pretty sure my buddy Gabe bought this bottle for me, or brought it over and gave it to me as a gift because he likes to do that. And I was shocked by the price because this bottle is $100. And if Gabe's watching this, he knows why I say that because he'll bring over here like Kirkland bottles and I make fun of him all the time. But I appreciate you, Gabe, always, but especially for bringing this bottle over. So $100, so not cheap. Let's see how this one is. Not this one I've had before. Okay, so on the nose, it's more agave, black licorice, and sweetness direction. Not like black, again, I said it's like a broken record. Not a big fan of black licorice, but it's not enough where I'm like, I don't want to try this. It's just like the dark fruits, that anise note's kind of in there a little bit. Good nose. Oh, a little earthiness. A little peanutty. Make it almost peanut buttery. Because there's definitely a sweetness, and I think it's the peanut butter sweetness. Anyways, pretty good nose. Wow. That is super peanuts. It's like smoked peanuts. I don't know if that's a thing. But smoky and peanutty. I was not... Again, this is not very tequila forward to me. Like the Terramana was definitely tequila forward. The Casa Noble wasn't. This one's definitely not. This is alcohol and peanuts. I don't know if that's... Like, it's not... Again, if you're the bourbon world and you're watching this video, which most of you guys are, it's not like that Jim Beam peanutty or even the Heaven Hill peanutty. It's like a smoky peanut. It's good. It's very different profile. Let's try it again and see if I get anything different. That's like peanut butter on white bread. That is crazy. There is a little bit of agave there. The peanut butter is definitely the sweet, like sweet peanut butter, as opposed to not sweet peanut butter. I don't know. Would I buy this one again? It is so unique and crazy. But for $100, it's kind of like a one-hit wonder, like one note. I got a little bit left. See if I get anything else. I guess some dark fruits too. That is such an interesting thing. I'm happy I got it for free. I do like it. I don't think I'd buy it again just because of the price point. It's definitely something where if someone that I know doesn't like tequila and I'm like, well, do you like peanut butter? Pretty sure they're gonna probably say yes. I would give them a little pour of this just to see if they like this. That is very interesting. The Mi Familia Flores. Okay, so now we get into this one with a black label that's hard to, like, it has so much information, but it's barrels a oak. There's all kinds of stuff over here. It is 42%, so 84 proof. Let's see if I can read this stuff. It tells you distillation, copper pot still, fermentation wild, age 12 months in, I'm guessing American oak. All right, so this is Amatetina Tequila Anejo. So 12 months age, which is the minimum for Anejo. See how this one is. Ooh, that is strong. It's kind of like smoky. It's very smoky. There's some kind of note behind it. I'm trying to figure out what that note is. It's that vegetable direction. It's smoky, vegetable, agave. Man, oh, I can't. Again, kind of like how the first video went, where everything was like very different. All four of these have been very unique versus each other. But that nose is smoky. Oh yeah. Palate smoky too. Wow. It's not the smokiness that I like. It's like cigarette smoke, which you might like that flavor. It's not my biggest, I'm not the biggest fan of that flavor. I'm a big cigar smoker, but not a cigarette smoker. And it's not like barbecue or campfire smoke. It's definitely like the cigarette smoke direction. There is some nice flavor around it. Like there's that cigarette smoke because I can still taste like that barbecue smoke direction too. They're kind of competing, but that cigarette smoke is definitely there. And this one's $100 too, because I don't think I said that. Yeah, it's more on the second sip. It's more the barbecue-y smoke, but there's still a lot of that cigarette smoke. It's maybe a little bit less this time, maybe 50-50. But they're definitely both there. I want to like it. I really, because I like that smokiness. And once we get to mezcals, there's a couple of mezcals that are kind of like that direction that I really like. Unfortunately, though, there's too much of that cigarette smoke for this one, for my palate anyways. Some savory notes. Does get better every sip. And I wonder if it's just my palate getting used to that smoke. The third sip actually didn't have any of that cigarette smoke. It definitely had like more of the barbecue smoke and savoriness. Because I do like that smoke. And if that cigarette smoke was there, I would love this bottle. You know what? Let's try some more. Don't usually do this, but I'm not doing a blind, so I might as well give a real honest review here when I have it. Right? That's the right thing to do, I think. I don't know. All right, so what I just smelled was like Catholic church. No, like the incense and like the water you put your hands in. Like that's the smell I just got. If you guys haven't been to a Catholic church, I apologize, but that just a little bit. I know the Pope thing is going on today. Like they said who the next Pope is. So I don't know if that's in my head, but man, I can still smell it. It reminds me of like incense and like the water that you put your hands in. It's a Catholic church, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So that sip, I got way less smoke and a lot more dark fruit, savory notes, and now it's more incensey. So it kind of went away from the cigarette smoke, the barbecue smoke, and now it's like incense smoke. This bottle is all kinds of confusing for my brain. A little dark chocolate that time. What do I say about this? Message me in the future when I get more pours of this in my belly, because it's confusing me. And it's $100, so I don't know if I would want to buy it again for $100, but it's interesting enough that I probably would. But we'll see. All right, let's just move on to the next one. So Cascanes Anejo, we did Cascanes Blanco? No, probably the Repo of the other day. And there's a few different ones of these. There's like a number 9, which is higher proof. There's a rosé one, or rose. I don't know. It's probably not like a rosé, like a wine. But so that's this one. And the proof on this is 80 proof. I don't know. I don't remember if I showed you this one, but it's kind of, it has a lot of information in the front. It's hard to see, but the lighting I think might be helping you guys. I don't know if you guys actually are looking at it, but I know a lot of you guys just listen to like me as like almost like a podcast, and don't actually watch the videos, but you just listen. So I'm trying to verbalize the bottles more. This is the Cascanes number 7 Anejo, and this one obviously I've had before and I do enjoy it, but we'll see how it comes off of these other ones. Okay, this one's butterscotchy, and I don't know if the other one, because I remember one of them being butterscotchy, but I don't remember if it was the other Cascanes. But yeah, it's very butterscotchy on the nose. It's lighter. It's better. It's butterscotchy for sure. And I think apparently this is why a lot of people like this one, because it's very sweet. and it doesn't have like additives in it, I believe. I'm pretty sure it says additive free right in the front. Yep, additive free. It's nice sipping sweet tequila. Now the price on this is $130, so not that cheap. Yeah, it's agave forward, some milk chocolate, definitely some sweetness like marshmallow, caramelly, butterscotch. So a lot of sweet notes with the agave. It is very good. The price though, $130, man. I think I would rather have the Casa Noble for, half the price. Yeah, half the price. But it is very good. I'm happy I have it. Not sure if I would buy another one. I probably will pick up the Cascades Rose because people have recommended that. A lot of people in comments were talking about Ocho, the brand, which I thought I had a bottle or two of it. I wanted to put it in here, but I couldn't find it, so we must have drank it all. But Ocho, the tequila brand Ocho, O-C-H-O, very good. I recommend it. A lot of people in the comments were talking about it. It's very good. Yeah, so one more pour or one more sip on the Cascades. If you get I don't want to recommend someone getting into tequila and buying a whole bottle of this because it's the price. But maybe if you're at like a bar and they don't really have a good bourbon selection, maybe you're at a Mexican place and they have a better tequila section, and they have like the Cascades Anejo for like a pour, maybe try it out because that's pretty delicious. Now, this one is, I don't want to say it's a unicorn in tequila because I see it, but it's not cheap and it is rare. And from what I gathered from tequila people, like a sought after bottle. Now I got this, my liquor store guy was like, hey, do you want this bottle? Like he would message me about bourbons. And I'm like, what is that? It's like, it's a, fancy tequila, like sought after tequila. I'm like, how much is it? Not cheap. So this is Tears of Llorona, number 3, tequila extra anejo. Is 43%, so 86. This stuff's in cursive and Spanish. I'm not even gonna try to read that. The back is also the same. I'm just trying to see if I could figure out how long this is. I feel like this is just the story. Oh, this is English. This is also the story. Third his. Either way, it's gotta be aged over 3 years. As you can see, it's one of the darkest ones on the table. This one actually looks very dark. But it says 12 months right on it, but this is smoky. And this, all right, 250. You can see it's pretty dark. Hopefully you saw that. Okay. So this is dark fruit and sweetness. Yeah, a little agave. So this is basically like the Cascades where it's that sweet forward, but richer and bolder because it has a lot of the dark fruit and dark sweetness instead of like the lighter, like the caramels. This is more like brown sugar direction, like darker, like almost like a burnt caramel. Yeah, that's so good. So this is like the true sipping tequila. It's got the sweet, it's got like the oak caramels, vanillas, it's got a little bit of agave. It's just so tasty. Now, again, kind of what I was saying at 130, this is another 120 on top of that. I would say the same thing. If you're at like a tequila bar, Mexican restaurant, someone that is specialized in tequila and they have this bottle and they have a pour of it, maybe for, I don't know, 20 bucks, maybe a pour, I would try it before ever buying a bottle, unless you're just go right off the deep end like some people. Now, would I buy another bottle of this? Possibly. It is that good. It is very good. I do like this a lot. This is one of those situations where, so when sometimes you'll drink like a bourbon and you're like, I don't understand what the hype around this bourbon is. It's not as complex as some other ones, but you can taste like it's just better. You know, it's hard to explain what I'm trying to say, but like that, this thing called the Double Eagle Very Rare is expensive as crap. And everyone that's had it has loved it, but it's not the most complex thing I've ever had. It's probably not even my top 5 bourbons I've ever had. It's not because it's not good. It's such an elevated pour, and you can taste that. like that, just being a better pour than something not as high aged or whatever, just not fine tuned. But it's not always the most complex, and that's kind of like this one. This one doesn't have like strong flavors like this one, like the smokiness of this one. You know, the butterscotch of one of these. This is why I write everything down. See what happens? But it's not like in your face, but just such a good sipping experience. And that's why I really like it. Again, it's very expensive, and so you're gonna want to really like it. But I do like this a lot. There is that, but it's not the most complex. It's just a very good sipping experience. Dark chocolate's there. Dark chocolate is the sweetest dark fruit. It's got a good finish, and it's the most like viscous out of these 6 anyways. Very good. All right, I'm gonna actually do a part 3. I was gonna do the mezcals right after this, but I feel like this video might be already too long, and the mezcals are 8 bottles. So I might just do that as a whole nother video and do 3 parts. So I'll do a giveaway for these 6 then. So if you want to enter to win a giveaway, 2-ounce samples of these 6 bottles, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment with the hashtag Anejo, A-N-E-J-O. And so there'll be a part 3 of this. I'll post it sometime next week. Even though the first tequila video didn't do that well, but apparently I'm going to do 3 videos of these. Really screw up the whole YouTube algorithm. There will be the part 2 of my Kentucky trip where I did picks at Heaven Hill, Maker's Mark, and Four Roses. That's almost edited, so you'll probably see that soon. And I will do a giveaway. I'm behind on one of the bourbon giveaways. Kind of waiting off on a bourbon review to say that, just in case. I don't want to try to do giveaways for bourbon on tequila things, you know what I mean? Just in case if those people aren't watching these videos. So just trying to be more fair about that kind of stuff. So don't do nothing stupid. And if you do, don't get caught. Bye.